Hey guys, it's Rachel and welcome back to my channel. Today I have a very special guest, Tenisha. Hey! So, Tenisha and I are going to be answering dance tag questions because we are currently both dancers. So we're just going to jump right into this video and we're both going to answer the same questions. I'll answer first and then she can answer. So yeah, let's just get right to it. How old were you when you started dancing? So for me, this is kind of complicated because I was dancing when I was like 7, but then I quit for like a really long time. But then I started again when I was about, I don't know, 13 or 14. And I've kind of just been doing it ever since, consistently with like a year off once, but yeah.
See, when I started walking pretty much. Legit, when I started walking, I danced in public. I did not care. There's video. I had legit have a video. And I would put on like cute little performances and stuff for my family. So, yeah, pretty much as soon as I started walking, I guess, like, about... No, like,
1.5, 2.
Probably like 2.
Okay. What styles of dance do you do? So currently, right now, I'm just doing ballet and jazz. However, I have had training in multiple styles of dance that include modern, hip-hop, a little bit of tap, lyrical, and I'm just starting point now too.
And let's see. Right now, I am doing modern and jazz, but I also know a bit of pom and hip-hop, and then just like freestyle because, well, I like making up my own thing.
Didn't you also have a little bit of ballet training when you were little?
Yeah, I did. Sort of.
She has a little bit of ballet, and she's starting ballet this summer too, so we'll be in ballet together.
Finally, after like years.
How many hours a week do you dance? So I dance about 3 to 3.5 hours. Really not that much because our dance classes are only like an hour to an hour and 15 minutes long, and jazz is only 45 minutes.
So yeah, like 45 minutes, and then.
But I have 2 ballet classes, so that's 3 hours. No, okay, so almost 4 hours a week, which is not much compared to like a regular dancer, but you know.
Let's see. For classes, let's see, 45 minutes in one class, and like almost like an hour or so. I don't know, it feels like an hour in the other class. So about like, say an hour and something. But then randomly or during practice, when I practice at home, I dance pretty much almost all the time. So, yeah.
What studio do you go to? And I guess we could both answer this one. We go to the Dance Factory.
Yeah, Dance Factory.
Do you compete? If so, how many competitions do you have a season? So we used to be competitive dancers because we were on
the dance
team for all 4 years of high school, and we did 4 competitions a year. But we're no longer competitive anymore because our studio doesn't do that. It's just through the school. So.
Well, unless you're competitive with yourself because you want to like improve yourself.
Well, I guess, but that's not really what the question was
I
asking.
know, but still.
What was the name of the dance studio where you had your first class? I had my first dance class at the Dance Factory.
Dance Factory.
What's your favorite style of dance? This one's a hard one for me because I really like lyrical and jazz, but I'm also starting to really enjoy point. But I guess I'd have to stick with my roots and say jazz just because I'm really good at it and it gives me like the biggest outlet, so.
That was a tough one for me. I like it all. I'm a little mixture of it, like a little bit of everything.
I think Tenisha liked pom. You really liked pom.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Is dance your favorite sport? Yes.
Yeah.
How many days a week do you dance? I dance on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. And that's it.
And I dance on Tuesdays and Thursdays, but I also dance at home. So, yeah.
What is your favorite thing about dancing? My favorite thing about dancing is that it just kind of gives me like that outlet, and as I'm moving, I know that I'm not sitting being lazy. I really hate sitting and being lazy. I mean, most of the time. But it also is just, it's fun and creative. Like, I get to be creative with it. It's not like a serious task where you have to stay serious, but I'm just creating works of art that people will enjoy and that I can enjoy.
Me, it's like I enjoy it. It's literally part of who I am, and legit, like I've lost that for a while, but I'm starting to get it back. And the other part is it's a really good stress reliever, and it's very good exercise, but I use it mainly for a stress reliever.
What is your least favorite style of dance? So hip hop and tap, I really don't like either one of those, but I guess if I had to pick one, I'd probably say hip hop just because it's so hard. But tap I don't like either because it's really hard to learn, and like, you know, the sounds of the tap shoes have to match what you're doing, and it's confusing and I don't like it. But hip hop I just don't like because of all the floor work. I don't like floor work. I mean, I don't mind it, but not like all the time.
I don't really have a least favorite right now.
What styles of dance do you find the hardest? Definitely tap. Definitely tap.
Right now, it's just the floor work and modern, and also in just any floor work. But I really enjoy, like, when I accomplish it. Like, once I, like, do it, I legit, like, am amazed. Like, my mind's blown. I'm like, oh my god. Like, I legit...
I've seen her do it. This is true.
Like, seriously, like, the other day in class, I was, like, I finally, because, like, it's been a while since, like, I did, like, the back roll, and, like, once I did it, I was, like, I legit, like, froze, and, because, like, I was mind blown, and, like, I forgot that we were still dancing.
Oh my god.
So, I'm like, oh my god, I forgot.
What is your least favorite thing about dance? I don't really think I have a least favorite thing about dance. It does get frustrating, that is no lie, but I don't really think I have a least favorite. I like everything about it. It's just from time to time it does get frustrating.
Me, it's the soreness. I don't like the soreness.
What is your favorite dance of all time? That's a really hard question to understand. Like, favorite dance performance of all time, favorite dance, like, style of all time, I don't really know. I guess I'll go with, like, favorite performance, and definitely I would say the Nutcracker, because it's so much fun, and the music is catchy, everybody knows the music, costumes are spectacular, I love
and
the
adorable.
Nutcracker. I love the Nutcracker, and I can't wait for Tenisha to do it!
Yeah.
I'm excited.
I don't know, like, I just like performing, I guess. Although before I always freak out, but once I'm out there, I get lost, and like I don't care if I mess up or not, because like I'm just lost. I'm enjoying myself,
And honestly, the thing is, if you're performing a dance, nobody knows the choreography but the team. So if somebody in the team, like, messes up, but they can make it look like it wasn't a mess up, it's not like anybody else is gonna know.
right? It's amazing. I love it.
How do you manage time with dance and homework? So we don't have homework right now because we're not in high school.
But when we're in high school.
6 months. We're 6 years out of high school this year.
Doesn't feel like it.
But when we were in high school and we were, like, on the dance team and stuff, they did have a strict rule that you had to keep your grades up or you'd get kicked off of the dance team. We did actually have a girl who had to leave the dance team because her grades were bad. And it was scary. But for me, it was more like I did my homework mostly, like, during study hall and theater class where I didn't really have much that I could do. And then after dance team, and I tried to make sure that all my homework was done before the weekend because I knew that I was seeing my friends during the weekend and we had, like, performances during the weekends. So it would get challenging, but it's not like it wasn't impossible.
How I managed it when I was in school, we had A days and B days, so like the homework that I was due on A day, I did the A-Day, the one, the night before. Or if I forgot to do it, I would do it. But I would just try to...
It also depended on, like, how long the homework was and when it was due.
Yeah, but I also had, like, a free time, which then I would try to do some of it. But...
Like, you had homework that was, like, due the next day or something, and then I would get those ones done first as compared to the ones that weren't due until a later date, and then I'd sort them out, both categories of how short they were, how much time they would take, and when they were due. And I just kept organized that way, and I just kind of kept up with it.
Right?
And there were days that we couldn't go to practice because we'd have so much homework. I mean, they weren't very often those days, but there would come a day, a day that we couldn't go because we just had so much homework.
Those days I would stay up all night.
And our coach was so understanding and nice when it came to, like, school. So, yeah.
I love her.
Anyway, I feel like we've talked a lot about this topic.
Yeah.
What is a good age to start dancing? Personally, I think start them young. Get them into it, because the older that you are when you start dancing, the harder it is to catch up. It's not impossible, because me and Tenisha are two of those people who didn't really start dancing until later in life.
Yeah.
And we've come a long way, but I mean, there are kids who are like 15 years old who are going to do like legendary competitions and stuff. So just, I would say start them young. Like, do like Mommy and Me classes and stuff. Those kind of things are fun.
And then, like, especially, like, if, like, you notice them, like, starting to, like, dance to music, like, record it, because, like, 1, memory, and 2, to look back on, and 3, it's just, that's when you start them. That's when you literally just start them, and... Even if it's, like, not taking, like, a class rate off, just, like, kind of, like, dance with them. Like, dance days.
And the last question is the best advice to give to a new dancer. Honestly, the best advice that I could give to a new dancer is just, stay focused and have fun. Don't concentrate too much on the stress that it's going to build, because I know people like that. Tenisha was one of those people, and I had to get her out of that comfort zone of stress, where she could just actually have fun doing it instead of being stressed out about everything. Just have fun with it. I mean, dance is a serious sport if you want to do it long time, and you will have those rough days, but honestly, just have fun with it. Don't, take yourself too seriously, especially not to start out with.
And ask as many questions. Like, even if it's, like, the silliest, stupid question, it's fine to ask. Like, ask as many questions, if it's stupid or not.
Oh my God.
Do it.
If we weren't asking our coach questions, our coach would literally get mad at us. Like, she'd be like, any questions? And we'd all just stand there and she'd be like, okay, you're going to fail at the competition then. So, like, yeah, she'd get mad at us if we weren't asking questions. So, ask questions.
It literally got me, like, asking a lot more questions. Like, now I ask so many questions. But, yeah, asking questions. Breathe. That's a major one, is breathe.
Tenisha had to learn that the hard way.
I did. And try not to overthink or criticize yourself, because it's easy to do and it's hard to stop.
She did it her first year. Her first year was definitely, like, pressure on with Tenisha.
Yeah, I'm like...
By her sophomore year, she was like, okay, this is more for fun than it is,
I mean, I still freaked out for, like, every single competition, but like...
Anxiety is a real thing, people. Anxiety.
Yeah, so it's just, like, ask a lot of questions. Don't care if it's smart or stupid or whatever. It doesn't matter.
Practice is definitely key. If you don't practice, you're just not even gonna go anywhere.
And, of course, I always have water. Don't care if you forget it. Bring water.
That made no sense. Don't care if you don't forget it. Bring water.
Sorry, okay. If you forget it, I don't care. Go to the store or whatever.
Yeah, don't be like me. Don't be like me. I literally never bring my water bottle to dance, and then by, like, jazz, I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't be like me.
Yeah.
Long story
Always bring
short.
water. Always have, like, a water bottle, like, in, like, a dance bag. Ready to, even, like, if it's not filled, like, when you get there, if there's, like, go in, like, the bathroom, just, like, fill it up with water or the faucet, or the, what are they called? Drinking fountains.
Water fountain?
Water fountains.
Anyway, that is today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Hopefully Tenisha will be back soon for some future videos. We don't really get together that often, which is kind of sad. But, this is a New Year's resolution of mine. Hang out with Tenisha more.
Yeah, that's definitely mine. Like, I want to hang out and all that. Like, I want to do more. I want to...
We're going to also make new videos. And we also have a big surprise coming for you, hopefully soon. Which I'm not going to tell you about because it's secret. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you like this video and comment down below. Comment down below what is your favorite sport to do. Ours is obviously dance. And I will see you guys in the next video. So bye, I love you all.
Bye!